Welcome to Microsoft Partner Secrets, where we uncover and explore what top Microsoft partners do to grow faster than their competition. Here's your host, Per, Microsoft Advisory Board member and the 5-term worldwide president of the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners.
Welcome to Partner Secrets podcast. And together with me today, I have the true pleasure having Vince Menzione as an honored guest.
Per, so great to be with you, my friend. So great to see you across the pond from each other right now, but we'll be together in person soon. We'll talk about that. So
absolutely. And I'm sending from Stockholm, and you are sending from Palm Beach, Jupiter.
Palm Beach County, Jupiter, Florida, most northern part of Palm Beach County, home of the Jupiter Lighthouse. We'll talk about that as well. Oldest structure in Palm Beach County, built in 1865. It is a lighthouse that helps sailors and still helps sailors navigate the tough waters of this very treacherous inlet. And it has stood through time and is also a symbol of what we do at Ultimate Partner, helping partners to navigate the tough waters, the tectonic shifts we talk about, and to navigate to drive to their greatest success. So.
Great. And it's a little bit special that I was able to catch you in these busy times, because I know that you are planning day and night for a wonderful event taking place very soon in Bellevue. Can you tell us more about that?
Absolutely. In fact, the team has got me booked back to back the entire day today, but we are hosting what I think will be our most special Ultimate Partner Live, our 10th Ultimate Partner event. And Ultimate Partner Lives are generally our largest events. We do one out in the West Coast. We do one in the East Coast. This one is really turning into our flagship event. We're hosting at the beautiful new Intercontinental Hotel in Bellevue, Washington on May 12th and 13th. Actually, May 11th, come in early. We are going to do a new registrant orientation session. We're going to have a welcome reception and then 2 full days of content on the 12th and 13th. We've got some incredible leaders. Microsoft has come on board as the top sponsor. So we have the top enterprise partner leader at Microsoft coming in. And then we also have many other leaders. So Stephen Boyle, who leads the enterprise business at Microsoft, enterprise partner business at Microsoft. He has all of the ISVs, all the SDCs, as Microsoft now calls them, all of the GSIs and SI community, all of the AI startups, all of the top agentic LLM chip manufacturers, all in his purview, and really has a direct line of sight into everything that Microsoft is doing right now around agentic AI, around driving success for organizations, for partners, as well as for customers. So he'll be coming in, he'll be part of the keynote. I also have Jay McBain, as you know, the top analyst in our community.
It's amazing.
Will be on the main stage. It's just terrific to have Jay come back. We have Cyril Belikoff, who leads the marketplace business at Microsoft. He's the vice president responsible for all of marketplace and the re-engineering of the marketplace concepts at Microsoft, really driving success now through the channel, through disties, through MSPs, really changing the game with marketplace. Several other amazing executives. Google has also come on board as a sponsor. So Dai Vu, who leads the marketplace organization, is coming. He's a thought leader within our segment as well. He'll be on main stage. We'll also have to be announced another executive from AWS. All 3 hyperscalers are coming to this event and leading the discourse and discussions around cloud go-to-market, marketplaces, AI, everything that we talk about, co-selling for partner success. And then an incredible list of speakers. We're still announcing many of them today.
And that is something that I truly love, that it is not just Microsoft. It is, well, dominant by Microsoft perhaps, but it is open for people from other vendor ecosystems.
Yes. Yeah. So, as you know, we cast a large tent. We view the entire hyperscaler ecosystem, because all 3 are touching our partners in many ways. And then we're also, as you know, very inclusive of the communities. So the WIT network will be involved. IAMCP is involved. RISE is going to be involved. Several other communities and thought leaders and practitioners will be in the room. helping partners, hosting workshops, being part of panel discussions. The content is, as you know this, because you've been there and experiencing this, so rich. I don't think you find this at very many, if any, other conferences.
I think that you're very right. And just the fact that you are so willing to invite others, that you see how much value that is being created when people come from different corners of our ecosystem and different ecosystems, that really adds value.
It's the only way to do this. I talk about a set of operating principles around what makes successful partnering. And we talk about growth mindset. Growth mindset begins with an abundance mentality as opposed to a scarcity mentality. And so we exude that, we live that. That's a principle that we live within Ultimate Partner, of having that growth mindset, about inviting others, having that abundance mentality, and supporting this whole, because ultimately our mission, and my personal mission, is to help these organizations achieve their greatest success. And you can't do this alone. You just can't.
And behind these wonderful events, there is a community. And this community, Ultimate Partner community, I think that what stands out is the generosity, that people are always willing to share their knowledge and their wisdom and also open up doors. So how did you make that happen?
It's people like you who came on board early. I left Microsoft 9 years ago. I was looking. I had been at the table at all the Microsoft partner events, worldwide partner conferences, Inspire conferences. I had sat across the table from all the top partners. I had seen how the successful had done it better, and I realized there were a lot of other incredible companies that needed to get there, just didn't know how. And then I went out and I looked, like, where is the place where I should go, like where I can re-experience this? And I didn't see it anywhere. And so 9 years ago, we went on a journey. We started with the podcast, but we recognized, like, bringing people together in the room, all of these people together, and really we call this term sparking the ecosystem. Maybe it's a natural gift. Maybe it's just something about the opportunity and virtue that I have being where I am at this point in my life and where we are. But just experiencing that and seeing that happen made us want to do more of that as an organization and get more of those people and get that, as you talked about, like, people meet up with each other. And you know this personally from your own experiences, but I hear this every day from partners. Like, I met so-and-so, and I don't even know. I know when I get on a call with them, they tell me a story about what happened at the last Ultimate Partner event. We just saw two partners that we know that met at our event in Reston just in the fall. Didn't know each other. They're now at each other's office doing business together. This is the type of thing that just happens. And I see it all the time. It's amazing. Even in Boca, I know you weren't able to be in Florida this for the Boca conference. I saw some executives, like, I didn't know that even knew each other. And they're high-fiving one another. They're hugging. It's like they know each other for 100 years. It's that level of camaraderie.
Never underestimate the fact when people meet each other in person.
Yeah, it's been incredible, actually. We're having a lot of fun. Yeah.
So you meet so many partners like I do. What stands out for the ones that are successful? Because there are 500,000 Microsoft partners in the world, and some of them are just a little bit more successful than the other ones.
Yes.
Anything that you can share?
Well, a lot. We probably don't have enough time today, but what I will distill back for you is the opportunity to sit down face-to-face with over 300 people now, doing a podcast, many of which now is in person. You've been in the studio in Boca, and we've done this face-to-face, but also the panel discussions that we do, the fireside chats we do at our events. This is, like I said, this is our 10th event. So we have opportunities to meet and really drill down on what makes success. And I've identified, and I am about ready. We are in the publishing phase right now of the Ultimate Partner book, and we haven't come up with the final name yet. I would love feedback on that. But we have a set of operating principles around what makes successful partnering. And we break it down by your internal victory and your partnership victory. In your internal victory, you have to have a growth mindset. You have to apply abundance mentality. You have to have executive commitment. Everybody from the CEO on down needs to be aligned and supportive of the partnership strategy. And then you need to have a set of visions and values statement, both internally and then with your partner. This is where you lock arms, you go across, and then you start working with the partner. Then once you lock arms with that partner, first of all, mutual trust. We have a line of mutual trust, because you have to cross that line. You have to have mutual trust in the partnership. Without trust, you don't have a partnership.
And mutual gain.
What's that?
And mutual gain.
Mutual gain. And then once you get to the other side, there are some things you need to do to make the partnership successful, especially if you're working with one of the hyperscalers. Maniacal focus has to be applied, and there's several steps involved there. Brand and story, you have to get your story straight. And we talk about like what the best do better there. And then you have to generate results, you get results. And so there's a whole series of things that our events, when you come to our events, we cover all these topic areas. We have experts in each of these areas get up and talk about co-selling success, marketplace success, all these amazing topic areas. And then of course, you get it all right and you're now partner of the year. And what does the tech giant do? They change the rules. They change the game. So now you have to apply agility or adaptability in order to change what you're doing to be even more successful. You have to pivot. And so that's the 7th principle. And so we actually have a graphic and a diagram to support that. But, as we're building this event and we're thinking about some of the breakout sessions, we're applying some of these concepts into the sessions. And then I mentioned the tectonic shifts that we're seeing, because these principles are everlasting. They are not tactics, but we are living through very times of rapid change, and you need to navigate that change. And that's where the lighthouse comes in. So again, we bring that all to light at our events. We're very thoughtful. This isn't a sales pitch. This isn't one vendor on stage trying to get you to do what they want you to do. This is learning from the best of the best.
And you probably also need to be curious so that you love finding out what is changing next and trying to be part of that wave instead of always thinking that times were better in the past.
That's the adaptability. You always have to be listening for the change. And we're seeing lots of changes, right? Even as we move from month to month, week to week and month to month right now, so much is changing as we see what's happening around the world of AI. And we've all been living and experiencing this change. Yeah.
And the ones that don't do it right, what are the most common pitfalls?
Yeah, we talk about that. They are the dysfunctions of the organization. There are basically 4 of them, but it comes down to sort of the culture internally. It's like soil. You either have soil that is that you can grow things in, that is fruitful, or soil that is tainted. So having your culture right, having very strong commitment. I talk about executive commitment, but commitment is everyone in the organization needs to be committed to the success of the partnership. Communication, so important. How you communicate, how you build structures around communications within your organization to drive the focus and the results you need to do. And then trust. It comes down to trust. So those are the four dysfunctions that when organizations don't get it right, you can very easily ferret out that those are one, if not more of those 4 things are in place, and it's impeding the success. And it's so true, because you go to the room, you had the meeting, everybody's high-fiving. Oh, we're going to do this great thing this year, the big PowerPoint deck, the commitments to each other, and then nothing happens, and then you wonder why. And so that's generally what it comes down to.
Yeah, we always love people that get things done and that are team players that can work with a team and accelerate something so that it becomes so much more successful and comes out of that PowerPoint into reality.
Yeah, that's your culture. That's your culture, and getting that right. So excited
Beautiful.
to have you, Per, join us. You're making the trip again. You've made the trip many times for this event. So I think that's
and some trips are more important than others, and I find the value tremendous. The value in terms of content is great. The value in terms of connecting with new people, reconnecting with people that I already know, and discuss things under a safe umbrella where there is trust. that is something that I highly appreciate. And I loved the Inspire conference in the past, and I see that this is kind of like the executive track of the Inspire conference that we never had.
That's a really good, it feels like that. It feels like all the executives that would have come to some of the executive breakout sessions at Inspire are now in our room. And it's one of the reasons why Seattle is such a natural place to host the spring event for us, because
Yes,
it is,
indeed.
yeah, it's close to Microsoft's new kickoff. You know, if you went there in July, there's nobody around. Everybody's leaving for vacation, or they're, you know, because they're kicking off their new year and they want to get a little rest time before they start off. But Seattle is also the home of AWS. Google has, you know, all these companies, people move from one to the other. So Google also has a big office in the Seattle region. And
that provides unique access to speakers that are important for this community. So
yes.
I can see why we're going to Bellevue, Seattle one more
probably
time.
going to be going back year and year. We just have to, yeah, I think we're going to outgrow this facility already. We are planning on 300 plus, and I could see where we're going to need more space for next year. So it's all good.
I think that there are a few baseball stadiums in the area, so let's aim for that.
Yes, we'll do that. Well,
terrific. Thank you so much, Vince. This was tremendous. And thank you for being able to be part of this now that you're in the middle of working 24/7, delivering this wonderful conference. And I think that there are a few seats left, not many, but people should reach out to the team and secure their tickets.
Reach out to the team, reach out to me or DM me, but reach out to Per as well if you're connected with Per. He can also help you get seats. We are doing some special things for special friends of Ultimate Partner and of Per Werngren. And so we'll hope to see you live and in person at this incredible event. So.
Thank you, Vince. And
thank you
everyone for being part of this ecosystem, and see many of you in Bellevue in a few weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. Join us again next time as we explore more secrets of successful Microsoft partners. And if you're selling Azure subscriptions, be sure to check out the easiest and fastest way to increase revenue and margin on those subscriptions, the Idenxt partnership. We enable you to offer Managed Azure Services to your customers with zero operational burden for you. To learn more, go to idenxt.com. That's IDENXT.com.